What's up, gamers? You're watching Jesse J. Luff on YouTube. Today, we're doing a deck profile from a man who loves Vaporwave so much, he built a deck based around an attack doing the wave. Take it away, Eric.
Hi, this is Eric at Games IRL. We're happy to be showing our deck off today. So this is Wigglytuff, and it's playing some of the stuff from kind of the new metagame, taking advantage of the lack of muck in the format to play some sort of stuff. Still testing this out. Pretty happy with its performance so far. I think I've gone 2-1 a couple weeks that I've played it. So starting off, there's 4 Cleffa, not a big surprise. I want to keep the free retreaters to a maximum in this deck just to stay mobile. 4/4 line of Wigglytuff. Do the wave again being the main attack here. We're trying to really take a prize every time we commit to an attack in this deck. And there is kind of a strategy for what happens if we cannot do that. We'll talk about in a bit. So she's going to deal 60 damage if you have a full bench. With a wealth of plus power effects, we're going to try to get that to 70 or 80 as often as we need to. Kind of a new up-and-comer here. A lot more of this guy in the metagame right now is Furret. So we're able to, once per turn, put 2 energy away to search, put 2 of any card away to search for any type of energy that we want. Again, that's really keeping things flowing. We'll see some of the stuff that we find with him in a moment. Kind of the experimental addition here in the Pokemon lines is we have Erica's Dragonair. This has the ability for 4 to take away any Pokemon it's opposing and her, so you're able to, if somebody gets something built up that's kind of hard to deal with, either a stage 2 with a power that you don't like, or just something with metal energies that Wigglytuff can't really go to blows with, you're able to get rid of it, kind of get it off the board. I have used it in the past to just get rid of basics that were kind of evasive and problematic. If you're using that to kind of bail yourself out of bad situations. Also splashing Murkrow here. I've played these two guys together before. It's kind of a cool angle to be able to lock them with that awesome mean look power. And then just start sniping away at smaller stuff on the bench. If you need time to build up Wigglytuff, or again, if you have something problematic you're trying to take out. So again, with Furret, we want to be searching up the exact energy we want for the situation. These two, DC and Recycle, are kind of stock for Wigglytuff list. If you don't need a basic energy, I'm running the Recycles. Notable here is 3 copies of Boost Energy. These are great. You can search them up every turn with Furret. For Wigglytuff or Erica's Dragonair will shuffle it back into the deck for reuse later. This deck is definitely pushing those kind of late game, like I need to go a little longer this time type of strategies. 3 warps here and 1 cyclone. Cyclone to be kind of a Hail Mary to disrupt stuff. Again, Furret, it's great to search it out. 3 darkness for Murkrow. You can also use this in conjunction with one of your attackers to stretch that damage a little bit if you really want to. There's our Pokemon and energy. I'd say this differs mostly from a stock Wigglytuff list with the addition of the Furret. And these slots could be put into a lot of different cards. I like it right now. Also played Zapdos in this. One of my other Wigglytuff players here is playing Metal Chansey package in that kind of space. Trainer base is pretty aggressive. You want to be searching stuff out reliably. So I'm relying on 3 comp search and 2 Pokemon fan clubs to set up, 2 oaks to draw into it, 2 item finders for recursion. That's pretty staple. The extra comp search here is kind of an addition just for consistency. Your plus power effects, 5 here in a combination of strength charms and plus powers. For disruption, only running the 3 gusts, no energy removal in this build. Dragonair is your way to get rid of stuff you don't want energy on, and so Gust is really here to just take a prize every turn when you have an attacker up and running. The biggest kind of like oddball card here is Trash Exchange. This is the build of this that I'm trying out. You're able to kind of sculpt your deck in the second half of the game with Trash Exchange, and also, of course, what's in your graveyard, discard pile rather. Really great for just recurring anything. That includes attackers, all these plus effects, and those energy that fall off like boosts. You're able to use them over and over again, sometimes representing these kind of cool loops with the town volunteers also adding to that like recursion package. So we'll see how this deck shapes up. I think it's well positioned to be a good colorless aggressive deck right now, and doesn't really have any good or bad matchups necessarily, other than it does want to be putting on pressure, and it will try to set the tone for the opponent to try to catch up in the games I've played so far.
Awesome. Thanks for showing us, Eric.
Yeah, no problem.